Welcome to the Black Anime Podcast.
You see me dead, do you? Well then. Go on.
She's all about that ass. That's slice of life.
I love Naruto. I grew up on Naruto. So I just always compared anime to Naruto.
You are now tuned into the Black Anime Podcast.
Not the same.
Bro, that nigga was strong. He just got caught up by that.
Emma is Naruto.
Not the same, bro. Not even close.
I'm
Yo, he couldn't even kill him.
And that's
You are now tuned in to the Black Anime Podcast.
This is the end of the road. Afro Samurai.
Yo, welcome to another episode of the Black Anime Podcast. And I'm excited because it's Shonen Style. So, we're going to talk about all good things shonen. And I'm super excited because we got a rock star guest on the pod tonight. We'll get to the guest a little bit later. But, quick introduction. Y'all know it's your boy Bo, a.k.a. the guy who just kind of reads manga at this point. I haven't read manga in a very long time. So I'm a little way behind. Hope y'all can forgive me. But yeah, so it's Bo the Manga Mogul.
what's up, guys? It's Braxton, aka the Tiny Giant, aka the girl that's you barely see or hear from, but I'm here today.
Oh my god. Hey, yo, what's good? It's Fabio back at it again, aka Fabi Stack. What I'm saying? We back at it again. I'm kind of in the same area as Bo, man. Like watching anime, I'm massively backlogged, dog. It's like it's not even a joke right now. It's even worse than like my job. It's so backlogged, it's gonna be funny, bro. But we gonna figure it out. We're gonna get back into it. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, go ahead, Bo.
And now for the guest, we got the one, the only. Y'all might know her. Y'all probably know her because she's famous. So
No.
y'all may see her in the Black Anime Twitter space. You may see her doing some fire cosplay. You may see her on Twitch, and she's budding and aspiring to be a voice actress. So we got the one and the only Akatsuki Kels, aka Kelsey. I'll let you take it away.
Hi, my name is Kelsey. I go by Kels for short. Yes, a lot of people see me on Twitter. I just started streaming on Twitch, and I also have a cosplay page on Twitter and also a cosplay page on Instagram as well. And I'm very happy to be here.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure all her links are in the. If you're watching this live, it's in the comment. Description area below. So you could check out her Twitter, check out her cosplay page, and all that good stuff. So next, actually, before we even get to the topic, we usually do the what's up. Everybody kind of just check in, see how they doing, see what they watching, reading, see how life's going for you on a personal level. So actually, we'll start with our guest. We'll start with the guest of honor today. So, Kel, why don't you go first? What you been watching? What you been reading? How's life going?
Ooh. Life has been pretty good, pretty busy. Currently, actually, I just started reading, God, I think it's called Kaiju number 8. I think that's how
fire.
you say it.
Yeah,
I just started that. Yes, I love it so far. Started reading Mashal. Just finished up Ranking of Kings, and I'm a little bit behind on the new Attack on Titan. And that's about it for me.
Behind.
Nah,
Yeah, like I was on the final season, so I just finished all of part 1 of the final season. I gotta start part 2 soon.
Please start it. Please
I
start it.
am. I promise. I'm gonna start this Sunday.
It's getting crazy. Brax, you been watching? I know me and Brax usually talk about it. You been watching?
Yeah, I'm all caught up as of yesterday.
for real?
Yes.
That's how you know it's good. Back
Right.
Bro, literally.
Right.
Brax, you can go next.
Oh, okay. So what's up with me? Nothing, just school, which is, overwhelming as usual. I've been watching AOT. That's pretty much it. I started playing my PS4 again, so I've been playing some Batman. been enjoying that, and that's that's what's been going on with me.
I feel you. Simple life.
Yeah,
Mhm.
right. I envy it, man. So,
Brax. I mean, I said Brax. Fabe, what's up with you?
nah, you're good. Yeah, busy over here on this end as well. Like it's ridiculous, man. Like my job, at least in Q1, we just picked up basically. So I've been really busy.
Right.
Outside of that, um, I picked up One Piece again. Cause I bought One Piece Pirate Warriors. It was on sale, and I was playing it, and I was playing the story mode, and I got to the point where I was in the anime, and I was like, nah, I can't spoil this for myself.
Right.
I was like, I gotta watch the anime. I was gonna read the manga at first because One Piece is mad long, but I forgot how much I enjoy that anime, bro. Like I'm so forgiving of it. It's weird.
Where you
Like
at in the anime?
I just finished Dressrosa. Like Luffy defeated Doflamingos.
Oh yeah,
King.
that's fire. That's one of the best arcs in there.
Yeah, he's literally my favorite villain, hands down, easy.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Hands down. Um, Outside of that, I picked up Black Butler. It's the first time watching it, and I can say I'm enjoying it. Sebastian's my dude. And if y'all haven't watched Black Butler, definitely check it out. It's not what I expected, but it's really good, man. Like I didn't expect it to be good. That's what I've been up to for real, for real.
Dope. And I'll go last. Well, it feels different going last. Usually Aaron go last. But yeah, so life's going well, job's going well and just working, uh enjoying married life. We actually just crossed 6 months married, so that's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Hey, I
congrats.
appreciate it. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's crazy to think you've been married for 6 months. It feels like so much longer, but so that's been going good and just trying new things, getting ready to. We just booked our flights for DreamCon, so I'm excited about that. Just got
Ooh.
booked yeah, I'm excited. Just got booked the hotel Airbnb next, so definitely excited to go to DreamCon and stuff like that. In terms about what I'm watching Attack on Titan every week. Uh, what else? I'm not really reading anything. Oh, I'm watching the irregular Magic High School. I don't know if y'all watched that or have watched it, but I had watched the season one when it came out. I think it came out like in 2013 or 2014 or something like that. And then I watched that one, and then season two came out like 2020, but I never watched it. So I rewatched season one just to remember what I watched, and then now I'm in the middle of season two. So that's going pretty good. I think it's a cool anime to watch. It's not like spectacular or anything. It's a little weird because the sister has like a brother complex, and she's in love with her brother, and that stuff's a little weird. But if you get past that, the action in the anime is actually it's actually pretty decent. But yeah, that's basically it in terms of what I usually been reading. I got to catch up on One Piece, My Hero, Black Clover, JJK. I gotta go watch the JJK movie.
Facts.
Did anybody
I
see
do
that movie?
too. I'm
No,
No.
I
behind.
didn't see it, bro.
Girls, you didn't see it.
Matter
Faye,
of
you didn't.
fact,
Not
I didn't even see
yet.
the most recent My Hero movie either.
I didn't see that. I didn't see that either.
Bro, I told you I'm backlogged.
Well, that
It's not just funny.
I saw the most recent My Hero movie.
Listen,
For
yo,
real?
No period.
listen, man.
Yay! I never
You
thought the
can't.
day would come with Brax will watch something
And it
before
was
me. That's
good, guys.
crazy.
You got to check it
Now I
out. It
feel
was
some type of
good.
way. I can't let Brad cracks upstage
It's
me. So,
crazy. So yeah, I catch up on all that stuff. Watch the JJK movie. I think that's basically it with me. All right. So now we got the what's up out the way. We'll go into the topic discussion for today's episode. So it's Shonen style. So obviously we talk about anything, yeah, anything, everything Shonen. But this episode specifically, we're gonna be talking about Demon Slayer season two. We'll talk about the movie, which is also part one of season two, and then we'll talk about the entertainment district. So we can start with the movie, which is also I think the first. I don't know how many episodes of it. It's
it's
the
like
first
12,
7. Oh
maybe.
damn, 12.
It's at least 10, I think.
Mm,
Right?
yeah,
Yeah,
Maybe
I
whatever
think it
the
has
I
to
might be
be
wrong.
like 9 or 10.
yeah. So the first whatever episodes of season two, which was the Mugen Train movie. Um, so I guess we could just start with the thoughts on the movie. Has everybody seen the movie?
Yeah, I've
I
Hmm.
seen it.
have.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, I guess what were your thoughts on the movie? Whoever wants to take it.
Mm,
Because like for
honestly,
me, I thought the movie was fire. Like,
Me too.
and before I
It
saw the
was.
movie, I wasn't reading any of the manga, so like I was just watching it. So then I saw the movie, and I was like, I'm not gonna lie, the movie for me put Demon Slayer made Demon Slayer one of my favorite animes.
Mm.
As it should. As it should.
listen, man. Uh, I won't lie. That movie, like, I didn't expect it to be as good as it was. Like, I
Yeah,
thought, because you know what I'm saying. Like, they always, it's like an anime trope. They always release like movies like between seasons or something like that. And usually, like, sometimes they'll be good, but sometimes they're bad. It's like it's never in between though, or it's never just like what you expect it to be. I don't know. It was a surprise seeing how good that John was. Like went to watch it 3 times. That's how I know it was good. So
oh dang.
yeah,
Wait,
Oh,
like you
I didn't even
paid
do
for it?
that.
You paid for it 3 times?
the next 2 times I didn't pay for it, but I paid for
Oh.
I still
Oh,
saw it
as
three
long as you
times.
ain't pay for it.
Okay.
Nah. I would not have done that. I'm too frugal. But the opportunities were there, you know what I'm saying? And I definitely took it. I was like, nah, this movie's too good, yo. Like it's too good.
Yeah,
So
Fact. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I I feel like I'm a little out of whack just because since I saw the movie, I didn't watch the like when they broke it up into episodes for the season 2 or
I
whatever.
didn't either, honestly.
Yeah,
yeah,
so I feel like a
I skipped
little
that.
all right,
right.
before you continue, but I'm gonna let you finish, Brax. I'm gonna let you finish.
Here we
Right?
go.
But
Here
but
we
just
go.
so you know, just so you know, like the episodes, they had like extra stuff that wasn't in the movies. Like
Yeah,
it,
I saw
they don't switch
like
up too
the
much,
first
but
one.
oh, go
Wait,
ahead,
so
Like,
go ahead,
like
Mom.
one of the real quick, one of the extra stuff though, like the because I did watch one episode when there was like something with like a little girl and her mom. That's an extra part, right?
Yeah, that's one of the extra
Yeah,
parts. They had some
Right,
extra
right,
parts with Rengoku's
because you like,
backstory, stuff like that.
yeah, like, and you know, like how in the movie he has the bento box and he's like, Umai. So they explain where he got the
right,
bento box from and like
right,
how he
right.
got it.
oh,
They
okay.
even explain the train, like why that train specifically. And like, I
Yeah,
think a demon like tried to snatch one of the people that works on the train prior, and that wasn't in the movie either.
got it.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Okay.
It sets up everything in it because like I did have a
Hmm.
lot of questions about the beginning of the movie because it kind of just throws you in there. It's like, okay, this is what's happening, and
Right.
Yeah,
Tanjiro and Random are here, and I'm like, okay, how did we get here though? And
Mhm.
I'm
Hmm.
glad, even though season 2 did it in a way I despise, which is like just basically re-releasing the movie in episodic fashion. It's okay. I forgive it because they had some extra stuff in there, so it
right.
was enough incentive. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I did watch it over, unfortunately, but
Well, now you piqued my interest, so maybe
I would check it out. It's
maybe
pretty
I'll go.
cool. It's pretty
Maybe I
wholesome,
will.
honestly.
It's pretty
Right.
wholesome.
Don't let
Yeah.
Faye guilt trip you into watching them episodes.
Nah, hey, guilt trip, bro. Also, on the real, bro, I dislike Rengoku at first. I know that's
You're
like
I
that's
feel
Yeah.
wilding.
like
like a
that's
lot of
taboo to
people,
You
say.
a lot of
I know
people
that's
did.
taboo to
A lot
say.
of
I
people
know
did
you
and
can't say
did.
that. Look, if I even thought about saying that on the internet, I'll get torn into pieces, and I know that. But I actually didn't like Rengoku at first because like I wanted to know why I should care about this character, bro. Like, cause I was like I play hard to get when it comes to movies like that. I agree. But Rengoku, he was kind of just deposited in there, and then he died at the end of the movie, and I'm just like, it is sad, but like he sat there like crouched for 15 minutes, bleeding out, telling them like, Tanjiro, be good, and don't
Yeah.
forget to brush your teeth, and don't forget to
Don't forget
tell
to
your mom.
brush your teeth.
Like he's just dying, like, and I'm like, all right, that was me being a dickhead.
Honestly, that was a little bit dragged out. Like
Yeah, it dragged it out.
him dying took a minute, and then even like Tanjiro like screaming at the trees. I was like, I don't.
Ugh,
You
that
Yeah.
was
screaming at the
hard to
trees right
watch.
now.
That was
Like
hard to
it
watch.
is like it hit me a little bit, but then it's like I was like, oh, he's still talking. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
he's still
Yeah,
going.
yeah. Yeah, he was going on his little rant. He was just yelling.
Hmm.
Yeah.
That was
I
wild.
was
But
like,
the
That
oh,
part
was
the
right before
trees.
that, when he threw his katana or whatever, that was sick.
Yeah, it
Sick.
was. Yeah, it was sick. It was sick. I
victory. Now go ahead, bro.
dang. I think that's something I never really thought about, Faye. Like the point where you were, yeah, like, and even Kels too. Like it was kind of dragged out. Now that I think about it, because like you don't really like their connection isn't that deep. Like their connection is only
Exactly.
formed in that movie,
Yeah,
Right.
it's
and
a
Yeah.
then
classic
Tanjiro's like
Gon
freaking
kite
out.
situation. It's a Gon kite situation, basically. Like that's why I dub it
Right,
as.
right.
It's like because
Mm,
they just put you in there. It's like okay, Gon is like Gon goes like nuts when this dude dies. But it's like when I was watching the anime, 'cause I didn't read the manga, but I watched the anime because the manga gives more context, I believe. But the anime, like the way they present it is like Kite for like 5 episodes, and then he's dead, and then Gon
And he
goes crazy.
dead. Right,
Yeah,
right, right.
and Rengoku, you gotta understand the time span of this movie is like an hour and a half about. So we only know Rengoku for like 40,
An
50
hour.
minutes, an hour, and then he dies, and I'm like, oh, I'm
Mm.
supposed to like be like, yo, like,
I'm
but
gonna
like
be
the
like, mm,
go ahead, back
oh, I'm sorry, my thing is kind of delayed. I'm sorry, but yeah, like even when I got on Twitter, everybody was like, "Oh my god, he died!" And this, that, and the fourth. I was like, "We didn't know him." Like
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's just an hour. Like honestly, they could have made the movie longer and put what they put in the episodes into the movie.
definitely.
Right.
Like it would have
That's a good
helped out
point.
a little bit more. And then like even the point where they gave the information about the little brother and him being stuck with the abusive dad, like that could have like really sold it for
That
people
was
if they
so
did that
important.
right.
That
Yeah.
was such an important part.
Yeah.
Mm.
And
Yeah, I
they
think
just
that's a
like,
good point. Go ahead.
no, I'm just saying, like, I get why. Maybe they did it because they needed some incentive for people to basically watch the movie again. It's like if you want to watch these scenes, you gotta rewatch the Demon Slayer. They still trying to
Right.
make this break, you know what I'm saying? But like, it's just like
Yeah.
I don't know. I just wasn't sold on Rengoku at first, and I'm glad the episodes kind of cleared a lot of it up because it made him more of a believable character. And then when I saw him die again, my reaction was completely different. I was like,
Mm.
dang, like I feel
Mm.
like I actually lost him. I'm like, I'm sad that I'm never gonna see this character again. Like that sucks.
Right.
Mm.
So yeah,
That's it's really interesting, like talking about him because when I was watching it, and like I agree that his death was definitely dragged, but I felt just sad for Tanjiro just because he's so emotional. Like I feel like Rengoku is like in the back of my mind. Honestly, it was more so like, oh my god, he lost someone else. Oh my god, blah blah blah.
Right.
Mm.
His Rengoku was cool. Like he was really fast. That was dope.
yeah, he was
that
dope.
was the extent of my emotional connection.
Mm.
Yeah, I think what drew me to Rengoku was I swear all the Hashira go through like motivational speaker training or something because all they do is motivate the hell out of
Oh,
whoever's watching and
They
whoever they
have
with.
to. Yeah,
But
they
I
have
think
to.
yeah, like they have to go through some training. But so yeah, I think like his ability to motivate was like real dope, and I think because like even in the rest of season 2, like I think there's a scene when Tengen is talking to the demon and he's talking about like there's Hashira that are greater than him and it flashes to Rengoku or whatever. But I think like Rengoku like he just like edified this like sense of excellence that like the Hashira had, but like in a different way
Mhm.
than all of the other Hashira. And I like you don't really see the
Mm.
Hashira as much, but I guess like Rengoku just had this air about him that made him like just like special and different. I think that's what they tried to convey in the
Mhm.
movie.
He was nicer. That's what it was.
most
He was nicer
definitely.
than everybody else. He was
Yeah,
way
right,
nicer
literally.
than everybody else.
Fact,
He
Like
actually
fact.
cared.
He was more like a hero. Like he cared about the people around him. He was
Right.
like, yeah.
They met this man for 5 minutes and sat there and called him Big Brother just because he said how deep he had to like train. That was the other
Facts.
thing that got me. I was like, y'all literally just stepped foot on this train, and he spoke to you for like 5 minutes, and y'all are calling him Big Brother, and y'all are in tears
What's
and
up, big bro?
whatnot.
What's up, big bro?
That shit, like it just, like literally, he was the nicest out of all the other Hashira. Besides,
Yeah.
God, I forget the pink and green. What is her name? It starts with an M.
I know who you're talking about that one, John. What's her? She's the pink and green hair.
Mhm.
She got the little green highlights.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. I forgot her name though, because we
He
ain't that deep. Like they mentioned her a couple of times, but she's not super important yet, I guess.
Mitsuri.
Mitsuri,
Mystery,
yes.
yes.
Uh-huh.
Mitsuri.
See, I read the manga, so I know where she comes in her importance later on.
Yeah.
Because
Oh,
I
you
know
read the
in the
manga
next,
too?
hmm yeah,
Yes. Yeah, I
I
read.
got to read it to read the manga. No,
Yeah, I read.
I read it.
I think I picked up the manga after after I watched the movie. I immediately picked up the manga. I think.
Same,
Yeah.
same. I was like, I'm in
Uh,
suspense. I need to keep going.
the manga. Wait, so who's read the manga? Brax, you didn't read the manga, right?
Mm-mm.
All right, so it's just Bo and Kel. All right, cool. No, because I was gonna
The manga's
say
fire.
the manga.
I said the manga's
Hmm.
fire, bro. You gotta pick it up.
Manga's fire, bro.
Mhm.
I don't want to break my streak because I love the fact that I don't read manga because I like the
God,
bro. I like that period of like just the anticipation. I'm like, yo, what's gonna happen, bro?
I could
Right.
never. I could
It's
never.
like because like most people they just cradle and they just like, oh, I can't do it. I'm gonna read the manga, and they read the manga and they're like, then you're just done and there's nothing after that. It's like,
Yeah.
nah, I like to sip my wine, you know. So you know what I'm
That's
saying,
right.
like, you know,
It sound like
so
to sip my wine. You funny.
no, but as far as Rengoku, I feel like the Hashira they looked up to this dude because like if you notice, all of them are like mad bitter. Like they just like based off the demons and I guess the world, like they've all changed and they like see the world in a
Yeah.
different aspect. Rengoku was
Yeah.
like the only one who was like all hippie and like, yeah, let's get it, guys, let's go. He's like you said, a hero, and like,
Mhm.
and what is a hero is like someone you aspire to be, you inspire, like so, like, and that's literally what Rengoku was. So when they lost that, it was like basically
Damn.
like losing All Might. It's symbol of peace. It's like dang, like
Yeah.
so like I definitely think there's a connection, but you can make a connection with that, John. Like,
Yeah.
well, Rengoku was a symbol of peace. People looked up to him, and them losing that, it was more than just losing him as a Hashira, but like a, and that's why Tengen fought so hard to keep that belief alive. Like, remember he tried so hard to be like Rengoku, like during the entire fight. Man was just
Yeah.
like putting his hands on his hip, like, all right, like I'm like, all right,
Mhm.
it's cool and all, but you know, he's trying to keep it
I
alive.
think
I respect it.
I think to that point, I think Tengen, like for me personally, I think I like Tengen more than I like Rengoku,
Nah,
and I
me too.
think
I
it's
do.
because
I don't want to be the
um
first to say it though.
to Kels's point, I think Kels was saying earlier, like they didn't have like if they put some of the extra stuff, or I think Kels or Brax, if they put some of the extra stuff in the movie, it would have made Rengoku more relatable. Like in the rest of
Mhm.
the season, having like knowing about Tengen's siblings, like the family he comes from, his wives, like the way his wives look up to him and why they look up to him, and like the type of guy he is, like that made me like I feel like I was able to relate more to like to Tengen as just like a human being way more than Rengoku was, because Rengoku was just like this, to Fave's point, like this edified All Might guy, whereas
Yep.
Like he's
Tengen was a
up on
guy
this crazy
with
high
problems.
pedestal.
Yeah, Tengen was a
Mhm.
guy with problems trying to live his life, and yeah, I think like yeah, because of that, like in the rest of the season, yeah, like I like Tengen more than Rengoku. So
Yeah, man.
I just wanted to.
I think I like Tengen more than Rengoku too. Just because, let me tell you exactly why. When he lost his arm, okay, and came out of
Oh
that bitch swing,
yeah.
I said
Getting
yes.
That
busy.
was epic.
Getting
He
busy.
got busy. He did get busy though. I
Getting
can't lie.
I was
busy.
sold.
I was
Sold.
all right. No, I'm gonna be real with y'all, bro. Like when that first episode when he came back with his arm off and was fighting, I rewatched that fight scene like 10 times in that same day. Like it was
I feel like
not.
everybody did. Everybody just
I,
kept going back.
I was like, I never did that before with anime. Like I was like, nah, that's how I know this anime is special because like got the heart racing. I got up. I was like like let's go again. Stop playing with it. I paused it, yo. I was like, yo,
Not you
He was
paused it.
getting busy. He
like
was
I'm
getting
like, yo, is this
busy.
actually happening? I don't even like I lurk on the internet, bro, but I wanted to make a post. Like I want to be like, yo, like this is nuts. Like this man Tengen is like, and if you can get me that excited, bro, I know I love that character. So like Tengen, he's goated in my opinion. He's a goated anime character in my opinion. I'm saying that now and I'm saying
Mhm.
it forever. All right, I love
Yeah,
that
that's
character. If you need to
Yeah,
know why, I can give you a 5-page essay some other time.
Not a 5 page, just say.
yeah. I
Double
guess
space,
like
one inch borders.
since we're talking about Tengen, I guess at this point we're basically in the entertainment district because
Yeah,
That's where Tengen picks up.
yeah.
So like,
part two.
what did y'all think about the like? I guess the entertainment district arc in general. Like for me, I thought it was an enjoyable arc. I thought it was fire. You get more backstory on the demons. You get more backstory
Mhm.
on the Hashira, and yeah, it just progresses in what's the names? Tanjiro, the Netsu, and Inosuke. Like, just shows the progression
My
as they're
son.
growing as swordsmen. Who's your son?
Mm-hmm.
Mm. It's-
Inosuke?
Oh, okay.
There
I
you
Oh
go.
thank God.
my
I thought you were gonna say
gosh.
Zenetsu. I was about to be sick.
Wait, we're going out.
Yo,
oh no.
Okay, see,
yo.
now you done it, bro. You should have
Yo,
done that.
bro.
Nah, we can make this
Zenetsu
about
is weak,
Zenitsu.
bro.
All
He's
right,
weak, bro.
all right. So bet say that. So you're telling me
Oh,
Zenitsu's
here we
weak,
go.
right? But if he
Oh
was
God.
not there, every single one of them would have died. Tanjiro would have died. Tengen would have died. Inosuke definitely would have died.
Inosuke
Bro,
definitely would have died.
he definitely, bro. You didn't see what he was doing. He was He literally did not know what to do on that rooftop. He got to
My
the
son
point
was
where he was
lacking
just
at that point. He was
yeah, he
lacking.
was just flailing
He
his.
was
He got so
lacking.
upset, like he was just flailing his sword because he didn't know what to do. And Zenitsu was like, "Yo, calm
Mhm.
down, all right, work with me. I got you." Like he
First
was
of
the
all,
fastest of all of them. You know,
he's sleep analyzing the fight scene. Come on, bro.
that's
Come
I
on.
think
dope.
that's kind of unique, honestly.
That's dope.
That's
Come
That's his
on.
kind of
character.
That's
unique.
Yo. He
dope.
becomes like a
That's
whole
dope.
chivalrous knight in his sleep, bro. Like,
You know
Mhm.
what? Honestly, I'm tying it back to the movie when they were like, the whole thing is they're asleep, they're in their dreams. I expected him to turn up more because that's when he's supposed to be like
That's
that's when
real.
he's
That's
the most
real.
awake.
Yeah,
And like
exactly.
they freed him, he was still asleep, and Tanjiro still kicked more ass than him. I didn't like that, but
like come
I
on.
think
Come
it's
on.
because he
Like,
only knows one move. Like apparently he only knows like one
yeah,
sword
That is
part,
true.
and but that kind of sucks because that kind of limits him a lot. And
Right.
like
yeah,
even because in the manga, they wrote him better in the manga than they do in the anime,
I do agree. I
and
do
he's
agree with
gonna
that.
get
Yeah.
better. Yeah, like he's gonna get way better as it goes on. But the fact that he just knows this one technique is just it's BS. It just limits him. He could be so much more.
Yeah, that one
actually,
technique come
branching
through
off,
sturdy though in that last arc. It come through sturdy in
Mhm.
the manga.
branching
he
off
did.
from what Kel just said, cause like the reason I think Zenitsu's dope is more so it's not just his strength. You know what I'm saying? Like clearly he only knows one move, and that only comes into play like in certain scenarios. But
Yeah.
like I feel like Zenitsu, bro, like one, like he genuinely likes Nezuko, and I like that because Tanjiro clearly knows that as well, and that's why like you see their whole dynamic, and I really love it. I'm like, it's like you could tell like Tanjiro low key approved of Zenitsu trying to talk to his sister, and I'm like, and it's
Yeah.
also weird because his sister's a demon, and Zenitsu is terrified of demons, but he also loves Nezuko, and it's like I love that whole spiel, bro. And I was like, okay, Zenitsu's an interesting character for more than like him just being able to fight. Like, yeah, I think he's purposely a weakling, kind of like he's purposely weak. Like, he's just there to throw sensu beans, like okay.
That ass, but that
Yeah, and
ass.
guess what? Goku will literally live because of Krillin. Like, if Krillin wasn't there and Namek, the Cell Saga, Kid Buu, throwing sensu beans, like Goku would have been died. So
I
it's the
feel
same
you.
with
He
Zenitsu,
has
you
a
know what I'm saying?
dedicated role. He has a dedicated
Yeah,
role. I get it.
dedicated role. He plays his part because they don't want to take too much shine away from like Tanjiro or the Hashira. I feel they kind of just
Right.
like, yeah.
So with the entertainment district arc, how did y'all like the arc? How would y'all rank it against other arcs of Demon Slayer so far?
I think it's the best. I think it's in my opinion, it's the best arcs thus far. I think so.
Can we recount the arcs? Let's refresh my memory. What have we seen already?
The
The
beginning, the train,
Is
and
that
then
it?
the entertainment.
Yeah, I think
Oh
that's
yeah.
really it.
Oh
Really,
yes.
I don't think the first season
nothing,
is
Definitely.
else
That's
in
the
happened.
different
one.
arcs. I think it's
Yeah,
just yeah.
It's just
because Demon
like
Slayer came
season.
out. It first aired in 2020, right? Or like 2019, 2020.
Mm,
I think it was 2020 because I remember I like started watching during COVID.
So wasn't it? It was like COVID. It was right before COVID started, I believe. So
Mm.
I'm thinking like
or
2020.
29. I think maybe the end of 2019, something like
All
that.
right, yeah. So yeah, it's only been out for like 2, 3 years now. So it makes sense. Only 2 seasons in. Yeah, we're not that far. Bro. It feels
Yeah,
longer, but it's really short. Like
It does feel
yeah.
longer.
Yeah, I think the arcs have like progressively got better from season one to
Absolutely.
the
And the
train and
art
then
too.
entertainment district. Yeah, it just kept getting better. And what you said the art?
The art and the animation, they've gotten better.
Oh,
oh yeah,
fantastic. Oh my God. Like
Mhm.
I thought season one was crazy, and then I thought the
yeah.
movie was crazy. But the entertainment district with Tengen versus
Yeah.
That
what's the guy? Daki? Was it is it Daki?
it's
I
it's
can.
Something
Dobby,
like
something like that.
When he would
something like
yo,
that.
that was the best animation I'd ever seen. They was throwing out their
Yeah,
best work. Was
bro.
throwing
I
their
Mhm.
told you,
best
I
work.
rewatched it 10 times, bro. Like they literally did. Like I've never seen them do something like that on an episodic level. You know, so like shout outs to them, bro,
Right.
because that was movie.
But
That was better than movie quality.
even beyond that fight though, like when Nezuko was turning up, even that was
Yes.
fabulous. I said, "Oh my
Yeah.
god,
Bro.
look at her go!"
Yeah,
Crazy.
she
Yeah.
snapped, bro. She single
Crazy.
She
handedly
was
saved
asleep for way too
everybody.
long.
Like,
So
Yes.
was the Nezuko part like your favorite part of the arc?
wait, which
No.
Nezuko part? Which if it was which Nezuko part? The one where she like grew up and became like more than a chibi? Because she's like usually in like chibi form.
Right.
Oh,
More
yeah.
than a chibi.
Yeah, and that's how I call it
You
because
know,
she's like really small and walks around like. Or is it the
Mhm.
one where she like saved it like the entire village and Tengen by like dispersing the poison?
I honestly, I
Both
wouldn't
of them
even
was
say that
dope.
that's my favorite part. I would think my favorite part was when Tanjiro like discovered his whatever breathing he was doing, and he
Oh, when
started
he was
turning
The
mixing
up,
them,
and then
he
flame
was
that
mixing
breathing.
them.
was
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah,
that was
yeah.
my favorite part.
There's too many good
Oh
moments, bro. There's way too
yeah,
many.
I think my
Like,
favorite part was honestly uh was when Tengen was fighting Daki. I think he drove him with the swords, and then he told Tanjiro to jump. And then
oh
when he
yeah,
jumped, yo, that was the best
and
yeah.
when
part. That was the
Tanjiro
best
powered
part.
up,
So yeah,
nah,
That
listen,
scene was crazy, yo.
when Tanjiro was saying, I was like, all right, this anime is done. Like, that's the part I paused it at when he was like, he started screaming. I
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That was the
was
best
like,
part. That was the best
I was
part,
like,
bro.
yo, seeing like that's what makes us shonen. You have to understand, like that excitement. I love that, bro. Like
Right. It's
getting me
textbook.
hopped up.
It's textbook.
Textbook because
facts.
like that brings me back to when I was a kid and like Pokemon was like my main shonen and like I'll get hyped when
Yeah,
Pikachu snap. Like I'm like yo, I actually like I'm a grown ass man. I was like yo, this
I
man taking. I'm
cannot.
like
Yes,
it's so good.
absolutely,
I'm speechless. I don't know what to say.
absolutely. Someone that primarily watches shonen, like literally, I think the only non-shonen anime I've seen is like what is it? Your Lie is in April. Okay, pretty much
Oh
everything else
God,
is
that mess.
strict.
Thank God Aaron isn't here.
Banger.
You would have got him
He's
started.
probably screaming. He's somewhere screaming. But yeah,
Banger.
absolutely. I totally agree with you. Like I was just like passionate. You're with the fight. You're with the characters. You want them to win. You're rooting for them. Yeah, it was great. It was good. Good
I
job,
wrote
Demon Slayer.
every single character in that
Fantastic.
show. Like even at some point, I felt bad for what's his name, Daki and his sister.
Mhm.
Yeah, for
Like, nah,
sure.
they're complete pieces of, they're pieces of shit, yeah, 100%. But like just knowing their backstory and like how like the story kind of like showed you that they were like a spinoff of Tanjiro and Nezuko, like if they went the evil
Pretty
route, it was
much, and it's
Tanjiro.
great.
And that
Yeah.
I was like, that is such a dope plot point because if Tanjiro
It was
decided to become a demon, it would have
right.
ended up like somewhat like they were like. And I
Yeah.
was like, yo,
Mhm.
that's so dope, man. I like to see that. That's
Yeah. I think
cool.
that's one of
Yeah,
the things that. Oh, go ahead, Brex.
sorry. I was just gonna say I liked how they sprinkled it. They kind of like sprinkled it in. They didn't just push that storyline in our face. Like it seemed like Tanjiro was kind of like picking up a vibe. Like we were like, why is he's like pulling his punches a little bit. Like what is going
Right.
on? It was cool how they like dove into it.
Yeah. No, I was gonna say like. Yeah. No, I agree. I think it was cool how they dove into, it. And I think that's something that Demon Slayer does expertly well in terms of just like uh giving you inside look into the enemy's life. Because like
Mhm.
in the mountain arc in the first season when he was fighting that one lower rank, they talked about his story a little bit with like the family and all that, and then
Mhm.
they did it again with in the entertainment district, and then from the manga, obviously they continue that trend of like diving into the lives of each
And it's
demon and
so
stuff.
good.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
It only
Because
gets better.
there's a
Right.
spectrum when it comes to villain characters, and I feel like the spectrum like down here is like Dio, and then like up here is Daki. Like, because Dio, he's a good villain. Don't get me wrong, but he's his intended purpose is like he's just evil to be evil. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna
Right.
come through your crib and kick your dog. Like that's evil. That's villainous. But like Doggy, like you seen his backstory, you can see like he wasn't born evil. He wasn't innately evil. He was just a quote unquote ugly person. People in that time period, people treated people like him like trash, and
Right.
all that hatred built up. And then
Right.
seeing how his sister was betrayed and what they did to his sister, like he couldn't do it anymore. He decided to fight back in the only way he could, which is become a demon. And I was like, can you
Mhm.
blame him for becoming a demon in that moment? Like everyone hated him. The world
Right.
turned against him, and he was like,
Right.
"Nah,
He
I'm not
already
dying. Neither is
he
my
already
sister."
felt like a demon. He already felt
Yeah.
like a demon.
Yeah.
So like, and it's like in that Tanjiro scene that it was like Tanjiro looked at it. He's like, "Damn!" Like it's almost like he really could not help this scenario from happening. Like he couldn't help the fact he was born ugly. He couldn't help the fact that his sister got
Mhm.
cat like murked while he was away. Like none of that could be helped. And it was like that's why I felt bad for him. I was like, damn, and that's an amazing character, bro. Because like
Mhm.
I was like, nah, like that's what I like to see in my villain characters. Let me sympathize with them and then see where they see their perspective, and I can move forward from there. You know.
Facts.
Yeah, no, that's real.
Oh,
I
can I
think.
ask a question real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. What's up?
So do any of you have like a favorite demon now?
Ooh.
He's still the one I forgot his name. The one who killed Rengoku. He's still my favorite, like power wise, like fighting.
Yeah.
But character wise, definitely Doc. Is it Docky? I don't want to keep messing his name up. What is it? Dobby? Docky?
Daki,
I
it's
think it's
either
Daki.
it's
I'm
either
gonna
his
Google.
name or the girl's name. I forget.
The twins.
If I had
I'm
to
gonna refer to
choose
them
a
as the twins.
favorite demon right now,
They're not even twins.
so based off I think honestly based off the anime and the manga, I'm going with Akaza. That's the one who kills Rengoku, right? I think that's his name.
Yeah,
I forgot to say his name.
yeah, that's his name.
Mhm.
I think I'm going with him. One because I like he fights with straight hands. He don't be using none of that blood
Yeah.
work. He just be fighting
That
with
is
straight
true.
hands. None of that blood ancient what is it? The blood demon he ain't rocking with none of that. He just throwing straight hands. So I think that and Fabian, to your point about the backstory, I think once you get to his backstory, it's actually pretty ruthless. Like yeah, it's pretty
And I
ruthless,
can't
bro.
wait, bro. I cannot wait.
Yeah,
His backstory is
it's
crazy. Like
it's sad.
yeah.
Because they do
And I think
foreshadow a lot.
it hit different, like knowing his backstory because I'm married. So it's like, yeah, I would have went out the same way he did. Like I would have went out the same way.
It makes you feel bad for him. Like I know some people gonna be pissed because they're gonna be like, nah, F this dude, he done killed Rengoku. But I feel like other people are gonna be like, dang, it's kind of not his fault.
Right,
Yeah,
So
right,
you
right.
gonna have
that's
those
the
two
same way.
sides.
Bro, that's the same way I felt. Because like, think about it. Daki fighting Tengen, like we are all rooting for Tengen. We're all rooting for this dude to win. He's an extremely charismatic, likable character. Uh, and he values everything Rengoku. He shows has all of Rengoku's values and whatever. And then it's like you look at Daki and it's like there's still people that are gonna just hate him simply because like that's what the show portrays you to hate that character. But for
Mhm.
people like me, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people would also agree, or just they're also analyzing to that point. It's like, yo, like this dude is only a villain because that's what the world made him. And
Exactly.
he could not help that. And I'm pretty sure that, and if you notice, this isn't the first time they go over this concept. There's a bunch of other demons, even in the previous seasons, like that have like similar occurrences. Like they were just basically mistreated their entire life, and they got to a breaking point where they became a demon and saw all the revenge on the people that wronged them, or something like that. And he was just
Right.
one of those stories. And it just hit home more for me because of the whole Nezuko and Tanjiro like analogy, where it's like they were them on basically a different timeline, but not really, you know?
Right.
And so, but yeah, that's
Bro,
why I like that. I see if more villain backstories are like that, bro, and you're making reference to this marriage. I'm assuming his backstory has to do with marriage. You said marriage. You said you be
not
the
really
man.
marriage. Kind of like it has to do with his love interest.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
I'm assuming because it's Demon Slayer, it's massively fucked up, and
Oh yeah.
I
Gonna
will
hurt.
be looking I will be looking forward to it. You know, that's what I'm here for. Is the story and the characters, and yeah.
What about you, Brax? Who's your favorite demon?
It's the head guy. Is it Muzan? Is that his name?
Oh, Muzan.
Oh
Yeah, yeah, he's
Michael
Yeah.
goaded.
Jackson.
He's goaded though.
Michael Jackson, absolutely. Whenever he steps into the building, everyone is afraid. The camera angles on him, the music that they put on.
Right, right.
I'm looking forward to seeing him throw some hands at some point because I know it's going to be ridiculous.
Yeah, no, that's real. He called folks in the room. They get shook.
Bro.
They get
Bro,
In this arc,
scared.
when the demon that killed Rengoku had to face him, that was
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I love that scene. I love that scene because we know that demon is so powerful and he's like shaking in his boots.
he's like nothing to him, bro.
Right,
Yeah.
right. All
Like
right, so
he dead looked at him. Oh, go ahead,
I got
bro.
a follow-up question. I was gonna say, because I asked about the demon, I was gonna ask who's your guys' favorite Hashira or just Demon Slayer in general, but favorite Hashira.
Ooh.
I know you guys don't read the manga, so I know me and Kels kind of have a wider a wider range that we could pull from because we've seen a lot of the stories for the other. We've seen the stories for the other Hashira. So yeah, but yeah, what's your guys' favorite Hashira?
I'll say for me, just based off looks is the one dude that be praying, got the hands. He
Oh,
look
okay,
he
okay.
just he just he just
That's a good
looked
that's a good
OD
pick.
cool. And I know from what I'm theorizing, just to believe he's the strongest out of all of them. I'm pretty sure he is. He just looks like he's menacing. Like none of them could touch him low key. Like that's my theory.
Ooh,
My favorite.
real quick, just to let you, I'm gonna give you a heads up. When they do his backstory, it's gonna hurt. It's
Crazy,
gonna hurt.
Oh my
crazy.
goodness.
It's gonna hurt, and there's children involved, so it's gonna hurt.
Yo,
Oh no!
crazy.
I already have a couple. Oh no!
I
What
don't
are they
even want to know.
doing this?
Like, I
Never mind.
don't even want to know.
Brax, what about you?
I'm just gonna say Tengen, just because I don't really know anybody else yet. He's the only one, that I've seen that I liked. Obviously Rengoku too, but I was more of a Tengen girl for sure.
Tengen all the way.
Okay.
Right,
Yeah.
Kels.
Iguro, the snake Hashira.
Oh, that's the
Like
next
his,
one, right?
I don't think his is next. It's his the one that's technically his girlfriend, pink and green
Oh,
one. Her and then the Miss Hashira.
The
okay.
mist guy,
But
yeah.
yeah, but
Oh, and
Iguro, yeah, he
That's a good choice.
cause,
He cold.
cause like one, yeah, like one he snake pillar. Come on now, and I had like 2 snakes in my past life, but yeah, that I love his character design. Um, you're gonna see it later on, but I love how he treats God. What is her name? But yeah,
I mean,
the girl, I love how he treats her. Like
okay,
you'll
wait. So is there a difference between how he treats like normal people and his girlfriend? Because like based
hmm
on how he been treating people now, he's mad cold, yo. He just
Oh no,
like you're
he
weak.
loves
Get out of my
her.
face.
Like I don't know if this is a spoiler or not, but like the socks that she wears, he gave her those, and that's why she wears them all the time. Like,
Aww.
and then his backstory hurts. It hurts, and
All
it's
right, so every hot
different.
girl's backstory.
Yeah, it's different because his has to do with women, but it's like the women aren't positive towards him. So
Interesting.
it's different.
Ooh, right. I remember now. Yeah. I know
Interesting.
what you're talking
And
I
about.
really.
then yeah, and then it's gonna suck because they're gonna explain why he keeps his mouth covered.
Uh, see,
Yeah.
Okay.
it's crazy because I'm probably gonna have to wait like 2 years to even know what she's talking
You
I
both. It's
know,
okay.
about. Unless I
and
read
it's
the manga.
crazy because right, and then it's crazy because the reason why his mouth is covered basically ties into why he is the snake Hashira.
Right.
Mm.
And that's a good
It's
pick.
gonna be
I ain't gonna,
crazy.
I ain't
I
gonna
It's
like
lie.
it's gonna be
Hearing you
crazy when it's
talk about him.
animated too.
Yeah,
Like, cause you
hearing you
see
talk
what
about
his
him.
mouth looked like in the manga. It's gonna be
Right.
crazy when it's animated.
Hearing you talk about him made me almost switch my pick to
that.
him because I'm
I
like,
really
damn,
want to read
that
the
Mm-hmm.
manga now, bro. But I
was a
can't.
good pick. If I had to pick, my favorite Hashira is the Wind Hashira. I'm gonna look up
Mm.
his
The what?
name.
Which one?
The one that Tanjiro head butted because he stabbed
Yeah, the
his
one
Oh yeah.
yeah,
Nezuko.
he be loud as I don't know what for no reason.
Right.
And then did they introduce his brother in season 1?
You don't know that they're related, but yeah,
Oh
they
fuck, I'm
introduced
sorry.
him.
Excuse, I'm
Nah,
sorry.
you good. You could.
Nah, you
I'll be
stink. Go
spoiling stuff.
ahead.
I'll be
Wait,
spoiling stuff all the time on here.
that's the one that looks like he got that scar right in the white hair.
He got the scar in the white
hmm
hair. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that dude he looked vicious, man. I'm not gonna lie. You know how you could just
Yeah.
look at an anime character and you just know like
He's ruthless,
yeah,
bro.
he's a problem. Like you
Oh,
could just tell.
he gonna pull through.
Yeah, because when I
He
Yeah.
first
probably
saw
not
him,
gonna
I was
see that
like,
for like 4 years.
Yeah, I think he's my favorite Hashira because he's just ruthless, and I think like when Tanjiro pulled up with all that with Nezuko and everybody was like against it, but he was the only one that was about that action.
like he
He
didn't
was.
care. Like
He
the
He was about
headmaster
was.
was
that
like,
action.
nah, don't do it. He was like, sorry, headmaster. I'm gonna have
Stabbed
to
her and
do
all
it
that.
this
Bo,
So
I'm not surprised if that is your favorite Hashira because when I saw him for the first time, he reminded me of Bakugo. So this is
You
very on
see
brand
it.
for you.
You see
Yeah.
it.
He has
Right,
that. He
yeah,
has
yeah.
that energy. It's crazy.
That's my boy.
That's
All he know is
that
go.
boy.
All he know is go.
Oh my god.
I
You
had
gotta
to
figure
flex.
it out.
She had her Inosuke, so I had to.
Of course.
It's crazy. My Bakugo, he's too far away. He's over there.
Oh, you haven't Bakugo? He's
Yeah.
like my like top 3 favorite anime characters. So, I love this dude.
That's my other son. All my sons are angry and loud.
But
So wait,
all right, go ahead.
go ahead.
No, go ahead. You go.
No, I was gonna just mention like we about the entertainment arc and part 2. We talked about like the fight, the Hashira, the demons.
Yeah.
But what did y'all think about like the part leading up, like all the build up to that part, like the Zenitsu and him joining them all becoming like girls basically, like on some Final Fantasy 7
That
stuff.
was
And
the best.
yeah, I thought it was funny because like the show became very like it became like a sort of a mystery for a second, and I was like,
Mhm.
I really enjoyed that entire little segment. I was like, okay, I do enjoy like this little detective work. They're all like trying to figure out who the demon is and where they are, and et cetera, et cetera.
Mhm.
And I'll say that first part, like they're very forgettable because people, at least from what I've seen in discussion, like a lot of people don't when they talk about season 2 of Entertainment District, they're talking about the movie and then like the fight between
The
Tengen and
fight scene, right?
yeah. But I think it should be noted like those episodes were really good, especially like showing like the character development, bro. Because like Inosuke Zenitsu and Tanjiro, they've come a long way, and like this art really put like a lot of emphasis on that. Like I didn't realize how far they came until like all of it was said and done. And
Mhm.
I appreciate that, man. Like it's such a wholesome anime. It really is. Like I've never felt like complete in an anime that very like in a very long time. Like usually you got loose plot lines and horrible characters, but I feel like they really understand. Like they keep it all centralized. All the characters work well. The setting, the story works well. The pacing is amazing. Like
Yeah.
even with them throwing the movie in there, they paced it very well. Like where it wasn't like with another Dragon Ball Super moment where it's like nah, but. I just want to bring some acknowledgement to that. Is what I'm saying. Like, and hopefully, y'all enjoyed those episodes too. Because I'm not even like a slice of life dude, and I feel as though those were more slice of life-ish. But we take
No,
the
I would definitely agree because those episodes didn't bother me. Usually, I get really bored during those parts. But like, I think you hit the nail on the head with the pacing of it. Like, it was just enough of it, or I wanted them to figure it out. And right when they figured it out, it got active. I love that. So,
act instantly got active.
yeah.
And I like that. It was like
Mhm.
they didn't draw it out. Like no, I appreciate that.
Yeah, no, that's a good point. I think along with that, like they let yeah, it was kind of like a different aspect, like you said, like both you guys said, and then they also let the characters like be reflected in the houses that they were in. So like Inosuke, um, he was still himself and he was still going crazy in there, and Zenitsu was still trying to protect women and he protected the girl from getting beat up and all that. So and Tanjiro, who's always helping people, he was still just helping people throughout the whole. He was lifting all this stuff and just like so yeah, like I let the characters still be themselves and um still reflect that while also going through this like mystery detective work stuff. So I thought that was pretty cool too. Um I'm trying to think more about the episodes. And they
Yeah,
also
bro.
used that to I think kind of build out the demon more, like just like round out the demon as a character more. So I thought that was pretty cool too. That was well done.
Mm.
Also, can we just bring attention and shout out the mice, the muscle mice, because
Oh
they
yeah.
came through. They came through a couple times.
All right, I take back
They
what I
did. I
said.
love them so much.
The show
They
Oh
isn't
my
well
did.
god.
rounded, and all their characters
Mhm.
aren't central. The muscle mice are probably some of the
Mhm.
worst anime characters I've ever seen.
Here's my
I no
thing.
shout outs to them all. I'm hating on them because they serve no
You
purpose
bugging.
but to carry your
Yeah.
weapons,
You
That
bro.
bugging.
was
Came
important,
through with the
especially for
swords.
Wow.
Inosuke.
Yeah,
Like,
Wait,
but
come
so
on
mice,
now.
they're just
so
buff,
Faye, would you
buff
say
cartoon
that
mice.
seeing the muscle mice was that your least favorite moment of the arc?
Most definitely because it breaks
Oh
the
my god,
immersion.
not you hating on the mice.
Nah, you know what I'm saying? Like it breaks the immersion for me, you know what I'm saying? So like you got all this serious stuff going down and then you got these cartoon mice. Like the way they
I'm
draw them as
offended.
well. have you seen the way they draw them? Like the art style of the mice is different from everything else as well. And I'm like, they stand out so much. I'm just being a Debbie Downer though. I'm just finding something to
I'm
nitpick on.
offended for them. How dare you?
I
The
don't really
mice
care
are
about most of
great.
the mice, but if I did have an issue, it's definitely them. Like,
Oh
why they got
my
muscles?
god.
Like, why?
You didn't watch
They
how
got
he explained
muscle.
how he got the mice?
I mean, wait, what happened? There was
They
there was an
explained how he.
explanation.
Yes,
You
they
was
explained how he got
lost,
the
boy.
mice.
What? Wait, dead ass. There was an explanation. Wait,
Yes,
why would I need explanation on why a mouse is buff? Like,
because it's random. I guess because it's random. They wanted it to at least give an explanation. Because you like how you feeling right now. Like why are there muscle mice? Here's why. They have a whole backstory for them.
I appreciate. You know what? See, you know what? You're right, Kelsey. She's right because I appreciate they at least took like some time to give the mice backstory. It gives them character as well, you
Mm.
know. So if one of them who happen for die later, somebody might feel bad about them. It's not to
I
be
will feel bad about
not to be
them.
me, but somebody might. It's like, oh no, it's the
Oh
mice
god.
from season 2, episode 8.
Oh my god.
Oh my
But
goodness.
Kels, what would you say?
Also,
Oh,
huh?
sorry.
I'm sorry. Oh no, you're
No, I
fine.
was gonna say, what would you say your least favorite moment was?
My least favorite. I don't think I have a least favorite, honestly. I just feel like Demon Slayer is just so good all around for me
Mm,
personally. Um, because I think it was either Zenitsu or Inosuke where they were just like she's too ugly to sell or whatever. That
yeah.
that was probably my least
it
favorite part. It
was
was funny, but I was
it
like,
was a
dang.
mystery.
Yeah, that was rough.
Yeah, I was like,
Uh,
they didn't know how to do him like
oh yeah, no, it was pretty funny how Inosuke was like basically since he looks like a girl and he looks like beautiful.
that. They just took
You
the
can just
top
let
off
him
his
rock.
face.
Yeah, when they took his shit, they were like, "Nah, we want him," and it was like,
Hmm
we want her." And it was like, "What?" But he's like the most tomboyish. Like I said, tomboyish. He is a boy, but I mean, like, he's just mad wild because he grew up in like the wilderness. Like,
In the
Mountains,
trenches. In
yeah.
the
yeah,
trenches.
like this man literally was raised by like pigs. So like, come on, bro,
Mm.
come on.
Nice. I
And
would
we
say
get
my
his
least
backstory too.
favorite. Oh, sorry. What'd you say, Kels?
Oh, and I was just saying you get his backstory later on too, and it's funny, it's hilarious.
Yeah. I
I would
do
say
think
my least favorite part was I don't remember what was happening exactly, but like Inosuke was in the air and he got stabbed and he should have been dead. And then they said whatever he did to his
Oh,
body, moved it out the
oh yeah,
way so that they didn't get the kill
Yeah,
shot.
that was a no. I agree, back.
yeah.
That was a
Ooh,
no.
tomato, tomato.
We don't do that. We
we
don't
love
do
the
I feel
that.
plot
like
Yeah.
armor.
we
We
gonna
love
have
the
to get
plot
used to
armor.
that.
We are
We're
past
gonna
the
have
Mm.
to
front
get
armor
used to
days.
that. Cause
Okay.
like Tanjiro, when his ribs were broken and his legs were broken and he just kept going, I was like,
Yeah.
hey, what?
Like this
Like
man,
we're
like
past that.
this man's ribs and legs were broken and had like a 60-foot vertical. Like when he jumped to kill that demon, I'm like, how
He
did he
definitely
line that up
did though.
so perfectly?
He
Like,
definitely
how
did
did-
though.
like that is the most plot armor, John. And like what Brack said, bro, you can't. I'm tired of that anime trope where characters get holes put through their chest, like, oh, and then they're just like they get thrown somewhere, and then somehow, oh, I moved my organs because I can do
Yeah.
that.
Mhm.
I'm so flexible, I can move my organs in my body. And I'm
Absolutely.
like, the fuck? Come on, get that shit out of my face. I'm not trying to hear all that. Come on. They could have did better. They could have just been like, I don't know. I don't
I
know.
don't
At
know.
least like
Anything
anything,
better.
yeah, anything better than
Yeah.
that.
Mhm.
Because when he came out and he was like, did a whole explanation while swinging, like, yeah. So it turns out
Yeah.
I don't have poison in my body because I could. I'm like, bro, what is this like
Dumbass.
SWB? Like,
That's
uh,
real though.
nah, I just don't
Uh,
like that. I'm nitpicky about that stuff, but I agree with Brax 100%. Don't do that.
if I had my least favorite part, it's probably dang. Yeah, I thought the whole season was fantastic. To be honest, I think probably if I had like a least favorite part about watching it, it would just be because I read the manga, I didn't really care for watching the backstories as much
Hmm.
because there's like the animation is really not gonna be that's not gonna be the highlight. It's just like the backstory or whatever of the demons. Um, so when I was watching it, I didn't like really care for it as much, but that was only because I read the manga. But other than that, I
Right.
think I think the season was like really good. But yeah, real quick, I know I got a dip, so I know y'all gonna finish up, but I just wanted to say peace. It was good to hop on the pod with y'all. I love y'all all very much.
Ooh, bro.
Kel's your family now. Once you join the pod, your family, so you're included in that.
Oh,
So I
thank
love you too.
you.
I love all you guys.
Once
So
you in, Kels,
yeah,
you know
just
the only
have
way
a
out.
good rest of the pod.
See ya. Good luck to your brother.
Yeah, for sure. All right, love you. I'll talk to y'all later.
Love you. Bye.
But that is just left up to us three. You might as well,
But yeah, so sorry. What'd you say,
I was
Pat?
gonna say we can just we can kind of draw some conclusions from because we pretty much covered all of the entertainment district. I believe the first couple episodes, the fight,
Yeah.
the characters, uh, the setting. I guess it was in the city. That's pretty cool.
Mhm.
But overall, I think man, compared to other anime, what were you guys place this anime as of right now, amongst others? Because you got things like Attack on Titan now, you got Jujutsu Kaisen. And I'm just talking shonens. Let's not we don't have to generalize it too much, but among shonens, where would y'all place Demon Slayer, especially from it's a good anime, or is it because we already know it's a good anime, that's the base. It's a good anime. If you're saying it's a bad anime, you're capping because it's not. Uh, so good anime at the bottom, and then at the top, it's leading by example type thing. So I just want to know what y'all think, bro.
That is a good
Mm.
question.
Like compared to Jujutsu Kaisen, compared to My Hero, anything relevant, any relevant shonen that you can see competing with it. Because right now, personally, I think Demon Slayer, it's really even me watching Attack on Titan, and I'm being real, I love Attack on Titan to death, to death, but it's not invigorating the same feeling I got from Demon Slayer. It's not,
It's different.
it's different, yeah.
It's a
It's a different anime, yeah. I'll give it that.
right. I feel
Yeah.
like what not Attack on Titan, what Demon Slayer gives to us is that MC that we can love. And with Attack on Titan, we had an MC, we loved him, then he lost his mind, right? And now
Yeah.
he's trying to kill everybody. So
He was never that. He was not my MC.
oh,
I already knew
excuse
he
me.
was a problem when I first saw that fool. I was like, nah. I was like, when I first saw that, I was like, this is literally a villain backstory. I realized, I just looked at it, I was like, there's no way this kid's gonna grow up to be a good person. Because this is literally the epitome of a villain backstory, yo. And I knew it, yo. I said
Okay,
it.
wait. Now, to answer your question, I would say, my favorite. Ooh, that voice crack. My favorite shonen of all time is Naruto, and then in second place, I would put. I guess it's a tie between My Hero and Demon Slayer right now, but I'm not caught up to all the My
Can't do
Hero
that.
episodes. What'd you
You
say?
can't do that. You can't. I'm making rules set right
Oh
now.
my
You can't
God.
do that. You gotta pick the number 1, the 2, and the 3.
Okay, well then I'll say My Hero and Demon Slayer third.
How dare you?
I'm sorry. I'm loyal to
Oh,
Deku. I have to be loyal to Deku.
No, I'm playing. Deku and Bakugo, they hear my heart too. I put Hero over Demon Slayer, but I agree. I like that top 3. And what about you, Kels?
Y'all gonna be mad at me.
Strictly shonen. Strictly shonen.
So here's my issue. I didn't like shonen growing up at all. I wouldn't watch it at all. It took me years to get through Naruto. I'm currently struggling to watch My Hero. I'm struggling getting through season 2. Only shonens I've watched straight through are Demon Slayer and Attack on Titan.
That's
So
a
I
great
would.
concept then, because what made Demon Slayer and Attack on Titan different from any other shonen that you watch? What compelled you to make you want to watch it more? Was it the story or
Attack on Titan, I saw a preview for it, and I saw the Titans and them just crushing people, and I was like, "Ooh, that looks like fun." And I got through season 1, and I dropped it, and then people during COVID, people bullied me into watching it. So I kept going, and I was like, "Okay, this is actually really, really good." Then I discovered my love for Levi, so I was like, "Okay, I could keep going with this."
Levi is fire.
Yeah.
Everyone's simping for Levi. If I hear one
Levi is tough. Levi is tough. Let's not cap. Come on.
He's great, and he cleans.
Yeah, he clean. He clean
And
up.
then yes, and then Demon Slayer. I think I'm childish, so I think all the colors and stuff like along with like when he would do like the his little water form, um like the lightning coming from Zenitsu. And I don't know why, but I just love Inosuke's character. Like I like the way it looks, I like the way he sounds. I only like his sub voice. I'm sorry to the dub watchers. I can't get with the dub.
Yeah, his dub voice is
But
yeah.
yeah. But yeah, I just thought like him being like this dude that runs around with a boar head was unique and different for me. I really like the way the different arcs are. Um and then like even because I didn't read the manga until after the train arc. So when I learned that there was other stuff and the Hashira just being thrown into different situations and helping them, I was like, okay, this is actually pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's what caught my attention. And then I think I'm starting to notice that like semi stuff and like the older time periods versus like anything else.
Oh,
So
okay.
I had to put Demon Slayer as number 1, Attack on Titan is number 2, and then I'd have to put My Hero.
Okay, you know what? That's
Okay.
still a good
Solid.
top.
Yeah.
That was a good explanation too. Like, and I don't ever shy away from saying like, you're because like there's those people that like will get upset at you because you appeal to a certain art style. It's like that's not a good enough explanation for you watching something. It's like, oh, I just
Mhm.
like how it looks. I like the colors. I like the way the characters are drawn. Da da da. That's why I watch it. It's like that's not good enough for some people. But here
Mhm.
it is. You know what I'm saying? That's definitely a good reason. Because you said it was kind of childish. I was like, no, it's not. Like that's a good reason. The
Oh, thank
animation
you.
are goated. Like they're goated,
Mhm.
100%. Like it looks beautiful, especially the fire dancing scene. Like
Mhm.
there's literally no anime like scene like
Mm.
that anywhere else. So, or maybe there is. Don't quote me on that, but
Mhm.
I'm saying that here now on the Black Anime Podcast. So,
And they actually keep that going too, and they explain it. So it is going to be more of that later on.
oh, perfect. I'm here for it,
Mhm.
man. That's what I
And
like
they're
to hear.
gonna, of course, they're gonna bring up his dad and explain how his dad learned about it. And then also, again, like you said, like I like the colors and the animation. I like how unique everybody's. I guess would it be called like a kimono or not a kimono, but the little things
I
that
know
they
what
wear. Like how this one is Tanjiro's, and
Right.
Zenitsu's has like the ombre and the triangles, and
Mm.
Shinobu hers is like based off of butterfly wings. Like that's very unique
you're
to me.
when she was flying around with the
I love
butterfly.
Hmm.
I was
this.
like, that's so dope, yo. What the heck?
Yeah.
That was
Yeah, and
tough.
it's like, and I'm happy that they made the Hashira look the way that they did. Like each one looks unique and it's great, and it's like it's not overdone or anything.
Yes.
Especially dude with the prayer hands. Like I love his. Like his style is amazing. So I just feel like I need stuff that's a little bit different.
Mm,
So I just like the fact that nobody looks the same. Like nothing's
yeah.
basic.
No, that's a big point because when they first introduced all the Hashira, um, off rip, I wanted to know more about all of them because like they all
Mm-hmm.
look
I did
Yeah.
interesting.
too.
Like I'm like,
Facts.
who's this dude? How strong is he? Who's the strongest?
Hmm.
Who's the weakest? Who's gonna die? Who's not gonna? Like I just want to know everything, bro. And it's like I don't know. I like all these characters, and just off them showing them to me, like
Hmm.
that's all I had to see was just because visually, like they all look really cool. They all got their unique characteristics and powers, and seeing how
Hmm.
we only got like two of them thus far with Rengoku and Tengen, and we haven't really discovered anyone else. There's plenty of them, bro. Like, how many Hashira are there? There's like
I
10,
think
right?
there's
Nine,
like
nine, I
9.
think.
Yeah, I think there's 9.
Nine?
Well,
All right,
technically 8 now, but
yeah,
Right.
8 now. So we seen two out of the 9, or one out of the 8, depending on how you view it.
mm.
Uh,
Oh,
as of right now.
actually, I'm gonna give y'all a mini spoiler. That's not exactly a spoiler, but one of the Hashira aren't supposed to be there.
Ooh.
So
Oh.
Yeah,
that's
I'm
something to
glad you
think
told me
about.
that.
Somebody's not supposed to be there.
I'm glad you told me that because that adds like an extra layer of mystery now. Because now
Hmm.
I want to like I just want to look at their pictures and be like, I feel like one of them because I theorized a long time ago. I feel like one of them is even a demon and he's like under in disguise
Mm.
or it's just something like or he's a human but he's working with demons or something. I feel like one of them is a traitor though, 100%. And I don't know who
Hmm.
it is, but I feel like it's one of them.
Hmm.
And just like in regular anime fashion, you'll never be able to tell. And it's probably going to be the character you least expect, and it's going to break your heart if it is.
Ugh.
Hmm.
So,
Like it's not. I'm gonna just say it's not crazy, crazy, but just know somebody not supposed to be there. Somebody else is supposed to be in their spot, but somebody not supposed to be there.
I'm
see.
excited.
Well, we're not going to see it for like another. I'll probably be married with kids by then. So
Oh
I'm gonna
God,
be
don't
honest,
say
it's
that.
towards the end, like it's in the very last arc,
yeah.
so
Oh,
it's gonna be a minute.
I'll probably be near my deathbed then. I'll see you in
Maybe
like
I'll be out of school. I'll be a doctor, Dr. Clark.
maybe old doctor, yo. That's if
Yeah.
you had time to watch it. Ooh. You have to watch it in the office.
Honestly, I'm gonna
And
show
then
my client.
one of your patients gonna spoil it for you. He's like, "Yo, that character died." You like, he's gonna
No,
stab him.
literally termination. Termination.
It's like, I injected your child with just way too much. Yeah, he's gonna be bedridden for like a couple weeks. Just tell him not to talk too
Oh
much
no,
next
not
time.
bedridden.
I'm just
Oh my,
playing. Just playing. But no, for real though, like I will smoke you if you give me any anime spoilers. That's crossing the line. You know what I'm
he's
saying? Like
gonna smoke
you
you.
can
Wow.
rob me, you can threaten me, but you give me an anime spoiler and I'm coming for you. 100%. That's enough said. Enough said. I just have to throw that out there.
Yeah,
Let y'all
to
know.
threaten the guest, fave. But anyway,
Yeah.
okay. To wrap things up, guys, we've talked about a lot with Demon Slayer. Is there any way that you think it could have been improved? The movie, the entertainment arc. What do you guys think?
No, I think that was, in my opinion, I think it's okay to. There's times where I'll like force criticisms because I feel like everything can be improved.
Hmm.
You can always find something, even if it's the slightest thing. It's like it could still be better. 98%, 99% still better than 98.
Mhm.
But as far as this arc, man, like it just hit every area for me. Like it hit everything. I can't I because like the fact that I try so hard to find something to complain about is exactly like how I know like it's a good show, and it's really hard to find some type of evidence to back any type of like criticism on it because like they covered a lot of angles, man. Like they outdid themselves with the season, and that credit is due, you know. So yeah,
Facts.
I don't think they can. No improvements. I think they showed their art in the best way they could. They did outstanding, bro. Like knocked it out of the park. I've never in my life, bro, was that excited. Like this shit.
What do you think, Kels? Anything you thought could have been improved?
So for the district arc, the only thing I didn't like is the fact that they changed the name because originally it was supposed to be the red light district or the red light arc, but they
Okay.
tried to make it kid friendly. So that's why they
Mhm.
Yeah,
said like entertainment. Um, but yeah, it was perfect. Like the fact that they basically gave you a little bit of who Tengen is by saying, "Oh yeah, his wives are captured, so he's trying to get his wives back." Like that made him like likable off jump. But like if they had done that with the train arc, then I feel like people would have liked Rengoku a little bit better. So I feel
Right.
like they probably noticed that and was like, okay, we're just gonna like get straight to it, give a little bit of his information first, and that really helped.
Mhm. For me, I don't know. I definitely agree with you. A little bit more of something for Rengoku during the train movie would have helped.
Hmm.
Definitely. And then the only improvement with the arc, I would say, is just I don't know. I wish they would have done something different with Inosuke moving his organs. Respect, love you, buddy, but I'm not buying it.
that's a fact.
But yeah, guys. Anything else you want to say about Demon Slayer before we wrap it up?
Oh, am I
Honestly, I
allowed
feel
to
like
promote myself slightly?
What'd you say?
I was gonna say, am I allowed to promote something slightly?
Yeah, I mean, I say so. What do you think?
Sure.
Okay, I was just gonna say really quickly, like one of the girls I did the collab with, we actually just dropped our group cosplay of us being wives. So
Oh,
that is out right now. And then yeah, all the wives were perfect too. Like they were
mm,
great with their own personalities. And then even like when
yeah,
Nezuko set him on fire and the way they freaked out. Yeah,
yes,
all the wives were perfect. I feel like
Yeah, we
not enough
didn't cover the
people
wives
give props to the wives. Huh?
because the wives, like I never talked about. We didn't talk about like
yeah.
how
We skipped over them, but they
because
were
Yeah.
definitely
they were
cool.
definitely good characters though. Like I don't want
Yeah,
Mhm.
to. That's not the impression I want to give. Is that they are amazing characters. The Kunoichi, the female ninjas, and I think
Mhm.
they all play like they all have like their quirkiness about them. And that one
Yep.
part that really stood out to me was when this dude was literally dying on his last breath, and they were just arguing like they couldn't like they were literally like he was literally sitting there like, wow, I'm gonna die without getting my last words. Like this is
yeah,
crazy. And these are his wives. Like these are his
yeah.
like
Yeah.
so I thought that was hilarious and shout out to those wives. I hope we see more screen time with them, like not in no bad stuff. Like I would
Me
love to.
too.
Honestly, if they made like a filler
Kels,
episode,
what was that reaction? I didn't like it.
So
what?
it's not negative. Just you just don't see them anymore. That's it. Like in the manga, it's like they get rescued and then that's it. You don't see them
'Cause I
anymore.
would
I'm
love like
sorry.
some OVA or like just a filler episode, like with them going shopping. Like I'm not a slice of life dude, but like I
Then
would
go
actually
shopping.
do it. I like their dynamic, like Tengen and his three wives, like the way they all like how they flirt with him and how he like plays into it, but then he also like ignores it or he's just too dense to even see what they're talking about. Like I'm
Right.
like, it's perfect, man. So I like that.
That's a fact. That's a fact. And like before I watched it, I was seeing like discourse on Twitter, like people complaining of the fact that Tengen had three wives and that it was weird and like misogynistic.
Is
And then
that
I
then?
watched it. In my personal opinion, it wasn't giving that at all. Like they were all
Not
able
at all.
bodied, sound mind. They were all making choices. They were all badass in their own way. I did not understand what the complaints were. I enjoyed them too.
And honestly, if someone just did a little bit of like research on Shinobi, like that was like a very normal thing during that time period.
Right.
They're just trying to be historic, whether they're trying to be historically accurate or just trying to tell a story. I think that's more important than just looking at it abstractly and saying, "Oh, he has three wives." I don't like that. Like you
Right.
don't know the
Right.
context, you don't know what's going on, and clearly, even if you're looking at it from the perspective of Tengen, he loves his three wives, and they all
Right.
love him. So if
Right.
they're good, we're good, right? There's no.
Right.
That's just me.
No,
Oh,
exactly.
we forgot when
Hmm.
Zenitsu was pissed off that he had three wives. And he was like, "Who does this guy think he is? He has three wives. I can't even get one."
Nah,
That was
bro.
hilarious.
And they're all, you know what I'm saying? Like Tengen got it good, bro. And they love him, so that's all like he was fighting to the death for them, bro.
He
She was
was.
ready to
But
give her life for him. Like,
that was such a good detail, like with Zenitsu's character and like how he does fight for women. So for that to be his first reaction, I didn't even think about like that's such a good detail.
mhm. But
Well, okay, people. Is that it? Any last words?
I think that's about it. Everything covered. What else? What else would there be? We pretty much covered all of the entertainment district.
Oh my god, there was a delay.
There's a delay.
Yes, there was a delay. I did not hear what you guys just said. Sorry.
I said I believe we covered most of the entertainment district, if not everything.
Facts.
So
And
I don't
I
have
mean,
much.
I think it's safe to say that the entertainment district and Mugen Train as a movie has the Black anime stamp of approval.
Oh yeah.
We loved it over here. Thank you,
Yes.
Kels, for joining us tonight.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, it was nice to chat and get to know you. But that's all from us, and we will talk to you guys later.
Yeah, later. And make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Share the video around too if y'all have friends that are into anime or just like anime topics, anime culture, anything black anime, you know what I'm saying? Usually Aaron would do this bit, but he's unfortunately not here today. And I'm not the best at it either. But I really do want y'all to understand, like, we love and appreciate the support y'all all give.
Yeah.
Even though I haven't been here recently as much as I would want to, I do want y'all to know I still full-heartedly am passionate about black anime, and we'll make sure this platform will be going on for years and years to come. And all your support and appreciation is is noted. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you did, and Kels, go ahead
Aaron,
and
how are you gonna cut Fab off in the middle of he's thanking
go
the
ahead.
fans, you just cut him off. Like, what was
Yeah.
that?
Hey, Kels, go ahead and Kels, go ahead and you got anything else
So
you want to speak of?
my main cosplay page on Twitter is Kels KELS_cosplays, and it's KOSPLAY.
Wait, what's you have a Twitter handle? That was your Twitter handle?
Oh, there was a delay. You said the Twitter?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my cosplay Twitter. Like the other one is my personal that I just be
Okay,
doing
okay.
stuff on.
Most definitely. Y'all can y'all already know, follow Black Anime on Twitter as well.
So like,
Yeah.
comment, subscribe,
Comment,
follow us
subscribe,
on
Make sure you
Instagram.
do that.
comment, subscribe, always. But thank you guys once again. I have nothing left to say, Brax. I don't know if you do.
No, I think that was good. Good night, everybody.
Nice.
Right.